If you think your money is safe because it's just sitting in your bank account, you've already been paying a hidden fee on every dollar. And it gets worse and funnier. Imagine waking up in America and your paycheck is the same, your bank app is the same, but the world quietly raised the difficulty setting. Groceries cost more, rent renewals look like dares, car insurance is priced like you've been doing donuts in a school zone. Even economists were panicking, which is rare because they're usually confused, not scared. If you've said, "I swear this used to be cheaper," in the last month, welcome. They said prices went up because of supply chains, corporate greed, and global shocks. And yes, those are real. Those push prices around. But that's only the version that keeps you calm. Because if you believe inflation is just bad luck, you'll never look for the mechanism that charges you every day, even when you do everything right. And this is where the story gets suspicious. Here's the dirty secret. The hidden fee is what happens when we create more dollars and credit faster than we create real stuff. Not the cartoon version where someone presses a button and steals your money instantly. It's slower, like rust. It looks like governments borrowing a lot, banks expanding lending, central banks keeping credit flowing, and more total dollars competing for the same groceries, rent, energy, and labor. This wasn't an accident. It was a ticking time bomb, and everyone acted like it was fine because it feels good in the moment. It's like ordering dessert and saying future me will do cardio. Future me is still me. I have a red hoodie, not a gym membership. But the craziest part is still coming, because this fee doesn't hit everyone the same way. Here's the spiral. When rates are low, borrowing feels harmless. People buy bigger houses. Companies load up on cheap debt. Governments run deficits. Then inflation shows up and everybody argues about morality. Greedy companies, greedy workers, greedy landlords. Meanwhile, the core issue is mechanical. More claim tickets chasing the same stuff. And then, boom, the fix arrives. Higher rates. Mortgage rates jump. Car payments jump. Credit cards go full supervillain. Some experts still argue it wasn't a crisis, it was a transfer, a robbery wearing a crisis costume. This is the moment households realize the trap. Your money is losing buying power, and borrowing to escape gets more expensive at the same time. If money could scream, this is where it would lose its voice. Which is also how I feel when I see a 29.99% APR. That's not interest, that's a threat. But here's the detail everyone ignores, and it explains why saving can still feel pointless. People think the hidden fee is inflation as a headline. No. The hidden fee is the gap between what your cash earns and how fast your real life gets more expensive. If your life costs rise 5% and your checking account earns basically 0%, that's not playing it safe. That's paying a 5% yearly fee for convenience, and it hits people differently. Concrete example, if you own a house, inflation can inflate your house price. If you rent, inflation just inflates your payment. That's why people say, "I got a raise and I still feel broke." Because if your pay went up 4% and your costs went up 7%, you didn't get ahead, you got treading water lessons. Time for the simplest model on earth. The economy has 100 pizzas, and there are 100 tickets. Great, each ticket buys a fair slice of value. Now we add 50 tickets through debt, deficits, and easy credit. No one has to touch your bank account. No one has to rob you directly. Your bank app still says $10,000, but real life is like, cool, that's $8,700 in vibes. And again, this isn't instant theft. It's gradual erosion, like rust, like leaving chips open overnight. Tragic. Now let's make it real. Pick a number, $10,000 sitting around. If your personal inflation is 6%, the hidden fee is roughly $600 a year in buying power. That's $50 a month. That's a subscription you didn't sign up for, and you can't cancel it by yelling at your cereal. Believe me, I've tried. Not financial advice. I'm Buck. I'm a large animated creature in a red hoodie. I barely separate laundry colors. But if you want real value from this video, here's a plan you can do in one weekend. Step 1. Find your personal inflation. Don't use a headline. Use your life. Look at the last 3 months of your biggest categories: housing, groceries, transportation, insurance, utilities. Compare them to the same time last year. Write down the percent increase. That number is your real fee, because CPI does not pay your rent. Step 2, give your money 3 job titles. Most people fail here because they keep money in one giant pile and call it savings. You need 3 buckets. Emergency bucket. Job, keep you alive and calm. This money is allowed to be boring. Soon bucket. Job, protect upcoming plans. This is where people accidentally donate money to the hidden fee by leaving it in 0% checking. Later bucket. Job, grow faster than the hidden fee over time. This is where long-term investing usually belongs. Step 3, stop using checking like a storage unit. If your checking account holds money you won't spend this month, that's not being safe. That's you volunteering to pay the fee. Move idle checking cash to something that at least pays something. You're not trying to get rich off interest, you're stopping the bleeding. Step 4, treat high interest debt like an emergency. If you've got a credit card at 20 to 30% APR, inflation is not your main villain. That APR is the final boss. Make a plan. Pay more than the minimum, stop new charges if you can, consider balance transfer offers carefully, or talk to a reputable non-profit credit counselor if you're drowning. Step 5, ask for raises like a grown-up. Next raise conversation isn't "I work really hard." It's "my costs rose X%. My output is Y. Market pay is Z. I need my pay to match reality." You're not being greedy. You're refusing a quiet pay cut. If you do nothing else, do this. Today, move idle checking cash somewhere it earns something. This week, list your debts by APR and attack the highest first. This month, automate a small transfer into your later bucket. Small moves repeated beat the hidden fee. That's the whole game. The hidden fee on every dollar is the cost of living in a system where money and credit expand over time. If you ignore it, you'll feel stuck forever and blame yourself. If you see it, you can finally build a plan that fights back. Now I want to hear from you. What went up the most in your life? Groceries, rent, insurance, or car stuff? And if you think this was crazy, the next video is even crazier. Who gets the new money first and why that changes society without anyone voting on it? I'm Buck. Like, subscribe, and go give your dollars a job, because right now they're unemployed and getting smaller.